Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. This is tomorrow's transfers today. I am Adam McCullough. And who the hell is Bruno Amorim? That's what we're talking about today here on Full Time Devils. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's tomorrow's transfers today. It's Friday night. Premier League football is back at Manchester. What, at Manchester United? Back for everybody. But it's back at Manchester United this Sunday. And I've been sat there watching Arsenal win against Leicester 4-3. But I think it's safe to say it's the same old bloody Arsenal. I've also been looking at my phone and I'm reading this. Sky Cave has tweeted, Philippe Coutinho doesn't want to play for Liverpool again. No going back. Relationship with God. It's been a good few weeks for us, hasn't it? United are in a strong position going into the Premier League campaign, and all is going off at our Premier League rivals. But we are here to talk about Manchester United transfers today. It's tomorrow's transfers today, and I'm here to bring you more transfer talk about Manchester United. Now, we are talking about Bruno Amorim, but first things first, I want to talk about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Jose Mourinho has again been talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic in his press conference today ahead of that West Ham United game. We've got West Ham on Sunday in the first Premier League game. Jose was mentioning how we've only 75% of our business done. We still want one more player. He wouldn't commit on whether it was a winger or a fullback. He was asked about, are you after a fullback, Jose? Are you after a fullback is what they asked him. And he said, I'm after a wide player. That's all he said. So he didn't say whether it was a defender, an attacker. He didn't say anything. And maybe Jose is thinking if I can improve at fullback, that will help me on the wings going forward as well, which isn't a bad thing, is it? It makes sense really, doesn't it? So Jose was also talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and what he had to say about Zlatan Ibrahimovic was after the reports that the Swedish international decided to stay at Manchester United, we heard then reports that Mino Raiola wanted to take him to AC Milan. He was also linked with LA Galaxy, but it looks like he is going to be staying at Manchester United. Now Jose says, he's injured. He needs time to recover. He's not ready to play tomorrow, as if to brush the questions off and stop asking me about him. But he said it's not something urgent, that we are desperate to have it done or not done. I just think that he was very clear by showing what he did last year was not enough for him. He thinks he can do more and wants more at the highest level. So we are having conversations and we are discussing the possibility of him staying with us for the second part of the season. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has unfinished business at Man United. This is a Man United side that have replaced him now in Romelu Lukaku. So Zlatan coming back is like a little bonus. It's like Henrik Larsson when we added him to the team. And we already had Solskjaer, Ronaldo, Rooney, all these guys. But we thought, let's add Henrik Larsson. Bit of experience, few goals. Wise head, take the pressure off the younger lads. And he came in and he did that. And now, Zlatan has the opportunity to do it at United. The only benefit with Zlatan is he's already played for United. He's already settled at the club. So if he comes back in November, December, January, whenever it is, and we're still fighting on all four fronts, Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, if that's the case, then I'm buzzing to have Zlatan Ibrahimovic back in the side. I'm going to read some comments now. I69, what a random name. He says he loves me, I think, or he wants me to love him. I don't know what he says, but he says something. Luke Simmons, what's going on, mate? I don't know what's happening with Aurier at the moment. Still waiting to find out what's happening with his court case. Also, guys, we've got over 680 people in here. I want 680 likes right now. Hit that like button. Lorna says Ibra with loads of smiley emojis. MC Attack says Zlatan could be critical this season. Little bit of experience coming in. Chamberlain to United says Muno. Do you like me, says Callum. I like you, Callum. You're here commenting. If you like the video, I like you even more. Jay O'Connell's back in the house. And Joshua says Zlatan back. Yes, Zlatan back. We want the F2, says Kevin. You want the F2? On Full Time Devils. I've met them lads. They're sound. Time to get in touch with me. See if they want to jump on the channel. Anyway, guys, we are now going to be talking about Bruno Amorim. Now, if you don't know who Bruno Amorim is, he's a 19-year-old. He plays on the right wing. He can also play left wing. He plays for Elevarenses under 23s out in Portugal. He's only made a couple of appearances for them. So I'm surprised to see him linked with a move to Manchester United. But apparently he's quite talented. Now I haven't seen many of his games, so I'm not too sure. But Sport Witness have an article today based on some reports in Portugal that United are 90% sure they're going to sign him. They're saying the player is expected to join Man United's under 23s initially, and then he'll become a first team player for us. But they say United have been scouting Portugal for a while. Remember talks that we were scouting, who was the lad that we had scouted? I forgot now what his name was. But I remember everyone saying, oh, we're going to sign this guy. And he played in Portugal. And we've been scouting Portugal for a while. So it's no surprise that we're being linked to a few Portuguese players. But these guys seem certain that we're going to sign him. They also seem certain that United are just going to pay them compensation for training the player. They're not going to have to pay them a transfer fee. And that it's almost done. And the player will be on a nice contract. So apparently Bruno Amorim is coming to Man United. This could be the first of a long-lasting, loving relationship between myself and Bruno Amorim. Bruno Amorim could become the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Amorim could win everything at Man United, and I don't even know it yet. Or it could be another Bebe. Remember what happened to the last player we signed from Portugal, who hadn't had much football, who we hadn't seen much of? It was Bebe. Now Bebe's killing it in Spain at the moment, but he wasn't Man United level, was he? Now, I know we're looking for a left winger, but a 19-year-old left winger? I don't think this one's for the first team, to be totally honest. I think Bruno Amorim is for the 23s. We'll see how good he is. But it looks like Jose's influence, his scouting, is starting to pay off, and we're getting players in very, very quickly. It did escalate quickly. I think Bruno Amorim's going to be the next player to win the Ballon d'Or at Man United. I don't even know what he looks like. Let me Google what this guy looks like. Let me see. That's the guy. No. That's not Bruno Amorim. There's not even any pictures of him online. What the hell? Yeah. Some next guy's coming up for Bruno Amorim. I don't know who that is. Anyway, guys, hit that like button right now. I'm going to answer some of your questions. Noah says Talisca would be great. He was linked to us for a short while, but then that one went dead. I really like Marshall. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Says Aaron, you're not the only one. He is not even on the web, says Kevin. And producer Chris has already checked for a picture of him and couldn't find one. Hence the thumbnail. Is he a real player or is he fake? Our sport witness pulling our leg. Dion says he's at Carrington for a trial. Owain says, am I going to marry him? Maybe. Could be the man of my dreams. I just don't know what he looks like yet. Top secret says Saeed. We want Ibra back, says Nathan. I want Ibra back too. Oh, Sean, I will adopt you, mate. Just give me a shout. Is he even on FIFA, says Norman? I don't know. Haven't seen FIFA 18 yet. I'm hoping we get to do some stuff with FIFA 18. Anyway, guys. Bruno Amorim, who the hell is he? Has anyone seen him play yet? Have you? I'm not too sure. But apparently he's on the verge of signing for Manchester United. And that is what's going down. Anyway, guys, this has been a more quiet than expected tomorrow's transfers today. But I suppose that shows that the football has started again. Tomorrow, the first Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoffs of the Premier League campaign. And then, Sunday, United are in action. Now, I'll be back with you guys on Sunday. But thank you for joining us. If you don't know, I've just uploaded my Manchester United season preview and my Premier League season predictions on youtube.com/Adam McCullough. Also, earlier on Full Time Devils, we did the West Ham preview with the great Nick from West Ham TV, as well as Gaz and Statman Dave. And the other day, we did the season preview with Jay, myself, and Gaz. Gaz has been back on this channel a lot recently. I think his dabbing suspension is now over. So go check out all that content. youtube.com/FullTimeDevils. youtube.com/Adam McCullough. Keep it locked to everything. Football's back this weekend at Old Trafford. And you know what that means. Fan cams are back. Finally, I got something to do on a weekend. Woo!